A couple people asked me if I can do a video on the map in Monster Hunter Wilds and the icons and how to use it and kind of just make sense of it overall. And yeah, like most of the UI elements in Monster Hunter, the map isn't the most intuitive, but it does give you all the information you need once you know how to read it and once you know where to look for things. The game actually has a few different maps. You have the minimap that you see at the bottom left of your screen. It has two states, the default state and the enlarged state when you hold L1. You have the environment map that you can open by pressing select. It opens in this semi-transparent state where you can still see the world and your character behind, and you can open it full screen by pressing start, and it allows you to navigate it a little more easily. Finally, you have the world map, which you can access by opening the environment map and pressing triangle. It allows you, among other things, to teleport to any area of the game. Before doing anything, the first thing I would advise is go into your game options and check those few settings. Minimap rotation, minimap angle, and detailed map rotation. Whenever I play games, I'm not a fan of maps that constantly rotate with you. I need to have at least one map that's always true north. And the way I have it set up is I have my minimap that rotates with my camera, and I have my detailed map that stays fixed true north. Another option is to have it rotate, but also have a button to reset it true north. There's no right or wrong way to set this up. It's really up to you. Let's go through what you can do in each map. For the minimap, it's going to be very easy. You can't do much besides just looking at it. Whether it's in its minimized form or its enlarged one, you can only look at it. You can't do much. Now onto the environment map. Whether it's in its translucent or full screen state, you can do pretty much the same things. You can rotate, change your angle. You can press R3 and set waypoints, which are really cool because then your secret will just walk there automatically. You can teleport to any camp on the map, and you can do this even faster by pressing left and selecting fast travel list, and then it allows you to just select through all the camps and fast travel points you have unlocked on this map. Actually, let's take a look at what else you have available through this quick access menu. So you have fast travel list, which we just used. Then you have filter icons, which kind of gives you quick access to some of the icons available on the map right now. And by pressing triangle, you can actually filter some of them. Another thing to know about the detailed / environment map is that it really shows you everything. So if you're looking for something specific, you can easily all see them on the map. And the easiest way to do it is to go on this filter icons menu, highlight whatever you're looking for. And yeah, for instance, I want to grab a bunch of thunderbugs and then do left, right, and it'll cycle through every single one available. And you can put waypoints just to get there. So it's really handy. Then you have environment overview, which gives you a quick access of all the monsters available on the map right now. And you can do things like select them, create quests. You can see how long they are going to be on the map, their strength, the rewards if you hunt them, and you can also select them and create quests so that either start a quest right now or save it for later, or just set a waypoint the same way you would by pressing R3 on the map. You can also easily access this environment overview by pressing square at any time when looking at the map. And there's this last one that I actually never used, monster threat level. I'm not sure what it does. It highlights the threat level depending on whatever's there. It even shows a blue aura for like small monsters. This one is yellow for the Balara. Arkvel's red, which, I mean, is probably the most threatening monster on the map right now, so that would make sense. Now on to the map I probably use the most in the game, which is the world map. And the reason why I use it a lot is because it'll show you every monster available in the world right now. And it'll show you every event available on every map. Like even someone who wants to offer me a meal, for instance. And you can easily access everything that's available on the right side by pressing square, and then you can navigate. And I can even teleport quickly to Isai to eat together. A lot of the Archons are pretty self-explanatory or colorful, so they're kind of easy to see. But the most useful icon to me is this one, the one where someone is offering me a meal. Because it's every time they offer you a meal, it's so hard to find them. But if you look for this icon on the map, you can easily put a pin on it and have your secret just walk there for you. All right, let's see all the information that the world map gives us. Obviously, you have what monsters are in each map. You have the time of day. You have the weather / season. Like this map is in the fallow. This map is on the plenty. This map fallow, and so on and so forth. So the time of day will be the same on every map because I don't think there are time zones, but the seasons will be different for each map. When looking at a specific monster, and again, you can press square at any time when hovering a map, and you'll be able to access the right side. So let's look at Rathian. If you select Rathian, create quest, you can actually look at all the available rewards if you want to see a description and how many are there. And you can click there and save as an investigation or begin field survey, which will allow you to create a quest right away and go fight the Rathian. Another thing to pay attention to is those little purple diamonds next to the monsters, which indicate the strength of the monster. So the star levels on a monster are actually not that useful. They're mostly here for story progression, but those little diamonds next to the monster actually indicate how strong the monster is. Even for an Arkveld, for instance, an Arkveld at 3 diamonds is going to be weaker than an Arkveld at 5 diamonds. There are a few resources online that delve deeper into those diamond strength. Let me know in the comments if you want me to go over it in a more detailed video. But the TLDR is the more diamonds a monster has, the more HP it has, and the stronger it hits, and the more aggressive it is, the more often it will attack. Another detail you might notice on your map is this little pin that you will see on monsters. This will appear on monsters if this monster drops parts that you need to craft anything on your wish list. If you've never used this feature before, whenever you're on the crafting screen, you can highlight any item and press triangle to have the submenu and then add to wish list. Another feature of the world map I really like is this third page here, which shows you how much time you have left for each part of the day, you know, like morning, daytime, nighttime, etc., or for each season that's rotating in the map. But also, it'll show you which monster is going to be showing up at what time on this timeline. Important warning about this timeline environment thing. And I did a lot of testing. I felt like maybe I was victim to my own confirmation bias. But let's, for instance, look at the Wounded Hollow, and which, as you may know, is a good way to reroll monsters to get crowns on them. Chadacabra is gonna come next, and I need my Chadacabra crowns. So you look at it and you say, oh, Chadacabra is gonna be up during the evening. All I have to do is pop in my tent and rest until the evening. Rest, evening. All right, now let's open the map and see what's up. Wounded Hollow, Yonkuktu Konga, completely new monsters. Whenever you rest, and no matter what option you pick, the game will give you a warning. The current environment will be reset and you will be moved to a tent. And this goes for any map. I tested on any map, changing both the weather and time or just the time or just the weather, and I couldn't find any consistent way to pass the time without reshuffling everything. So again, if there is a monster or an event on any of those maps that is going to show up eventually and you really want it, do not rest or it will be gone. If you enjoyed this video or if any part of it was useful to you, please consider liking it or subscribing to the channel. And if there's any other part of the game that you would like me to cover, please let me know in the comments. I love Monster Hunter, and it makes me so happy when new people get into this game and understand why it is such a good series. Thank you for watching, and happy hunting.